Our mission today is to make sure that we can show how to find halves in a shape and also how to partition a shape into two equal parts, which are also known as halves. So this will be a review for a lot of you, but we wanted to make sure to jump right back into fractions. So let's make sure we understand that fractions are when we take a whole shape and split it into parts, okay? So we're going to start up here. This says circle the shapes that have two equal shares with one share shaded. So if I'm looking at these two shapes, I have to decide which ones have two equal shares. Okay, so that means if I was to actually take the two pieces, are they the same size? And would it be fair if I shared those with someone else? So this one looks a lot smaller than that one. I'm thinking that this is not fair. If this was a candy bar and I got this side, I would be a little sad. So I know that these are not two equal shares. The sides are not the same size. So I'm not going to circle that one. But if I look over here, that triangle looks like it's the same size as the other triangle. If I folded it on this line, they would line up perfectly with each other. So I know that that has two equal shares or two equal pieces. So let me circle that one. Okay? All right. So it'll be your turn shortly to try and check for that same thing. The next thing down here says to shade one half of the shapes that are split into two equal shares. I'm only allowed to shade the ones that have two equal shares. So first we have to decide if they have two equal shares in the first place. Okay, looking for the same thing I was looking for up here. In this one, I see that if this was a candy bar, there are 4 parts or pieces. That's not the same as 2. Not that one. Meh. Okay, I'm going to come over here. And this shape does have 2 pieces. Are they equal? Are they the same? What do you think? If I folded it over on that line, would it be equal to the other side? I think so. I think that would be fair. Okay, so I'm going to keep that one. And look over here. That is clearly much bigger on the bottom. That side is not equal to that side. Okay? So now that I've found the ones that are split into 2 equal shares, I wanted me to shade. Shade means to color in part of it. Okay? And I'm shading only one half of the shape. All right. Now, I remember when I'm thinking of one half, it looks like this. That means 1 out of 2 parts. Okay? So I see in the whole I have 2 parts, and I'm only shading in 1 out of 2. Okay? Make sure that you're also labeling the fraction to add that added challenge of writing it correctly. Okay? Then if you come down here, the last part is to partition the shapes to show halves. And get down low. All right. So partition means to split apart something. I drew the same shape 3 times because I want you to see that when we split a shape into halves, we just need to draw one line to break it into 2 equal parts. But we can do it in lots of different ways. Okay? We can do it with 3 different types of lines. First, with this one, I'm going to draw a horizontal line, trying to make sure that it's right in the middle so that both sides are the same size. That means that I'm showing halves. If I come to this one, I could also, instead of doing a horizontal line, I could do up and down. Do you remember what that's called? Vertical. All right, so I'm going to try my best to get it right in the middle. I'm going to find the spot up here that's right in the middle and draw as straight as I can all the way down. If you have a roller at home, that might help you make a nice straight line. Okay, so I did with a horizontal line. I partitioned with a vertical line. Now I'm going to partition with an oblique or a diagonal line. Slanted, right? This one has to go from this corner all the way down to the other corner. Okay? So now I have partitioned or broken up each shape to show halves because that's 2 equal parts. You're going to take your turn. I have attached an assignment that you can work on to make sure that you can shade halves, you can find them, and that you can split a shape into 2 equal parts.